shell of cold dark.
Sauron being Sauron.
From the beginning, Sauron was a creature built for war.
Then it falls upon
Yeah,
us.
so I'm just getting these collectibles real quick and we'll wrap up soon. I think I'm gonna grab this one, swing over, grab this one, grab this Theoden, finish this Hydeir, and then I'll be done for today. So a shorter stream. I don't think I had anyone on this one, but I've enjoyed it. If you go back and watch this, thank you. Please follow me on Twitter and YouTube. The links are below on my page for Twitch, so easy to find. I'm hoping to have some more people in chat next time because it's really fun to talk to people, and especially on Movie Monday. I love movies. Talk about them all day. So, some sort of glaive. Or not glaive, mall.
This mace is far older than what we usually find on the battlefield.
What else?
I doubt the
Underrated,
stole
underseen
it.
director.
It's heritage.
I was hoping to have someone in the chat to discuss this with, but I would say a lot of non-American directors for a lot of people. I speak to some people that are very into film, but geographically they tend to stick to people that are filmmakers in America, which is totally, if you like American films, it's great, but I would always say that people are, they could be benefited immensely by kind of broadening the media that they take in, read a little bit more widely, genres you don't necessarily gravitate toward all the time. I know a lot of people, only read fiction. Non-fiction is great too. A good biography can be very, very interesting. Film is the same way. I think there are a lot of amazing films coming out from foreign directors, and living in Los Angeles now, it's been amazing just being able to see all these really, really small films. When they come out on different platforms like Netflix, Amazon, definitely check out people like Park Chan-wook, or Chan-wook Park. I'm always never certain how to say that. I need to do some more research into Korean surnames, but he is an incredible director. Directed Old Boys, probably his most famous movie, which I highly recommend. Nicholas Winding Refn is also another favorite of mine. He did Drive, but he also has a very, very cool filmography. These people also don't necessarily make the most commercial films, so just be aware of that if you're a little bit wary of films that are heavy on sorry, throat strep, heavy on symbolism, or ones that don't have much dialogue, because Nicholas Winding Refn has gone on record saying he finds silence really interesting, and I find that really interesting, since all of his work is largely an investigation of violence, how we perceive violence, how we react to violence, and are simultaneously horrified and obsessed by violence, especially in media. So that's what I'd say right now. I mean, then you have some big hitters that a lot of people haven't seen for some reason, like Paul Thomas Anderson for Americans, or who else is an American director that's a little bit smaller? I guess PTA would be good. Good choice for right now. But yeah, I got that. Theoden. Gonna finish up this Hydeir, and then we'll be done for the day, since I need to figure out this CPU issue before I stream again. So it looks like we got a solid hour and a half-ish, which, I mean, obviously I would like to have done longer, but it's still been fun, and we got, we advanced the story a little bit, a really little bit, but really small bit, but it's been cool, and I've enjoyed this chance getting to play with all of you fine people. I'll figure out this CPU issue. I have an old rig, as they would say. Computer's from 2011. That's when it was manufactured. I received it in 2012 as a gift, actually, right before I went to Spain. So I had a lot of great memories with that computer. I wrote some books on it, done a lot of work on it. But like all things, it is finally giving into time. So hopefully soon I'll be able to afford a new computer and improve the stream just a little bit more, because it's a little choppy right now. So just gonna do my mini game real quick. Come on, there you go. Sheila, we got some more barrows where we're gonna get our legendary armor later. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not the most tech-savvy person, so it's definitely been an experience setting up the stream as well. I mean, I know, like, how to do a lot of stuff, but when you get to, like, bitrate and CPU usage and all that stuff, it's been enlightening to read about it, which is nice. I just saw, I don't know, you should definitely follow Robbaz if you didn't, R-O-B-B-A-Z. He's a hilarious YouTube streamer, or YouTube content creator, but he streams quite often. And he built a rig recently, computer, which just looks insane, and I would love to have that level of knowledge to build my own. So I think, you know, it looked expensive, but by no means was he paying. Like, sometimes I just go onto you know, websites that make video games, or sorry, computers, and just toggle all the highest things and like the coolest things that are available, and I got like to like $10,000 on one, and I was like, oh, that seems like quite a bit of money. So hopefully I can figure out a way to get a slightly better computer that will be better for streaming, so it's not as choppy. I like silky smooth. If I ever get partnered, it'd be helpful because it has the, you know, scaling bitrate, but we'll see if that ever happens. It's alright if it doesn't, but it'd be fun. I'd love to just, you know, encounter more people. People is what interests me most, or what interests me most in terms of Twitch and everything. Just the idea of, you know, getting to interact with a bunch of cool different people, and I think that's really nice. So let's just speed up this ground finisher. It's useful. Alright, and let me actually just, oh no, oh, I guess we unlocked all this stuff. Let's not do that. But as long as we start this story mission, I think that's where it will end us, or that's where it will save automatically. It's always odd to me when you have games that save for you. You don't really know like where, when, or where that happens. Sometimes you miss the icon. This one I miss it all the time, if there is one. And other games, you know, like Skyrim, I remember playing, and I'm just, you know, a very, very anxious person when it comes to the thought of losing my save, so I just save an ungodly amount of time. Actually, it's probably great I don't stream that game, or any games like that where you get to do manual saves, because honestly, you'd see that save screen more than you saw me playing. Anyway, whoa, oh, okay. Excuse me. Okay, so Orc Army is launching their attacks from Kier Ungol. Join Baranor and take the fight to Mordor. So this is going to be a good place to stop, I think, for tonight, since my CPU is being weird. But thank you very much for joining me. I'm Simone Headhunter, also known as Taylor. I'm really enjoying Shadow of War. I can't wait to do more and advance the story and find out what other nice, cool, you know, Tolkien references and things we'll discover. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow if I figure out the CPU problem. And I believe that it's going to be Television Tuesday, so I'm going to have some Tuesday television questions pertaining to that. And I love television too, so for all of you rabid viewers out there, get ready. It's going to happen. So anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you again. Follow me on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter. It's all linked somewhere around here. I'll see you again later.